back into the right-hander. Runs, first boundary of the day. Lovely stroke.
Let me to execute against a bowler like Shah Afridi. He was angling the ball away, made sure he came close to the line of the delivery, and then
that's pulled away and all the way.
It seemed like he was waiting for the series. Right from the middle of the bat, he was well in control. Gurbaz.
It's around chest high. With a good bouncer, you get above.
Oh, that is good from Gurbaz.
Just not sure Haris Rauf was back in his position that Babar Azam wanted him in. He had just returned from looking for the ball in the covers and got back on the ground, and Shah Afridi pulled again.
Yeah, you're right. It wasn't that short. Yes, fix outside edge. But 8 out of 10 for the effort, and it's a boundary. One bounce over the rope.
That's nice, a good shot. Yes, sorry, that's a great shot. Didn't get high.
Just the perfect length to play that pull shot. Nicely played. Good roll of the wrist. The extension of the arms is so important. That means you pick the length early.
That is a good. He's gone on length, and he's gone and backed his ability to play this shot.
When in doubt, play the sweep, as they say. So this was managed brilliantly. Good roll of the wrist and playing it down away from that fielder.
A little shorter. That's a good pull shot. Good enough to split the gap between the two men.
Drives, gets a run. Half century for Gurbaz. Will be applauded by his. Looking for redemption, he has provided. Down the track. Tremendous stroke. It's gone for 6.
The bounce. Look at this. Follows the ball through and plays it high and handsome. I can't stop but think about Ravichandran Ashwin saying that he used to bowl to Virender Sehwag, and Sehwag would say that I do not even, bother consider.
So a huge shot by Rehman Ullah Gurbaz, dragged down by Usama, and that went a long way.
They're ready to spin, but here he uses his feet the other way. Just a little push off the front foot so that he can clear his left-hand side. Gets a good swing of the bat. He doesn't hit small sixes either, Rehman Ullah Gurbaz. He hits them a long way. That one, 80.
1 or 2 wickets, we are in the game. That's outside edge, deliberately played by Ibrahim Zadran, and goes for a boundary. This outfit
been trying to get this fine, but he's certainly trying to get it behind. And it's gone very, very fine indeed. The outfield quick, the ground all like an upside down dinner plate. It runs. Oh, that's just lofted over mid-wicket and right.
Almost like a straight bat. Length was full by Usama. Drifting towards the side, and take a look at that for a stroke. Watching it till the end against the turn and perfectly finding that gap. This is good start for the over for Afghanistan.
The boundaries are so big, and this is a poor delivery and gets the treatment.
The boundary delivery was full. Change of field means that the bowler with mid-on up cannot bowl anything full. Ibrahim Zadran just hanging in the back foot, probably expecting it to be slightly shorter, and that was very, very short and ample time.
And that'll be 50. Not his most fluent innings, but a very important one.
Well played, young man. Worked really hard.
That's a thick edge, but it's on its way down.
What a turnaround. If you ask me, how come? It was the combination of grit and common sense. The approach of the batters from the very beginning was the apt one.
That's gone up in the air. It has gone wide of deep square leg. It has gone for 4.
You're sighting the ball early. You're getting into good positions. And well in control of that stroke. Moves to 90s. Gurbaz.
Well, he's gone for it this time. He's going to have to hurry through. The misfield makes it very, very easy indeed. What an innings this has been. They've come close to 178 without loss.
With this effort, he has certainly lifted the entire...
Oh, that's a good shot. That has gone. Just helped on it.
And executed that extra cover drive in the first over against Shah Afridi. You knew he's going to be here for longer.
Oh, what's he done this time? He's managed to find the boundary, scooped it up.
Now he's gotten into T20 mold. Gurbaz premeditating, getting the ball in the zone and executing that stroke perfectly once again.
I'll tell you why that was so special as well, because Ralph had also followed him. Over there. Chipped over mid-wicket, chipped over wide of field.
And also the bowler, the first one, the slow one, went for a boundary. Seam-up delivery going for a boundary. Confusing for the bowler at the moment. Nothing is working. And both these batters are...
Well, the short ball is dealt with even more emphatically. That is 3...
Yeah, now he's dealing with the bowlers with a lot of disdain. He was dismissive with that stroke, once again pulling the ball in front of square. Superb batting from Gurbaz.
Oh, that's guided away very fine. Each of these boundaries has been different, just proving the array of his talents. And although Haris Rauf tried to take the pace off,
Great shot, great drive into the gap for 4. This is lovely batting. He's finding new...
Gave him some room, wanting to bisect that gap through extra cover and mid-off, and perfectly did. Naseem Shah going full into a reverse swing. But the batsman who has scored 100, he's not going to miss out on that opportunity. This smart bat.
There is that slog sweep, gets it past the man at deep. He's pushing on to a 150 here.
Smart batting. Remember, we are in the second power play still. Only 4 fielders can be outside the circle. And the big gap, there has to be a gap, either long on or mid-wicket. And this time, Gurbaz was equal.
That's gone. And chance at long off. Finally, a wicket falls.
Or the direction. Saying that he was doing the right thing, trying to go for the big strokes, trying to maximize the opportunity of try and get the 300. Take nothing away from Ibrahim Zadran's Gurbaz, but this young man have played a pivotal role.
And 300 is very much on the cards. Once again, head down, he runs hard, Gurbaz, he picks up 2. 150 for Gurbaz. It's been a lot of sweat, a lot of hard work, a lot of class. And it's turning out to be a great innings. An opener getting you a 150 against Pakistan. This is huge, absolutely huge. Deserves all the accolades, the applause. And congratulated there by Shadab Khan.
And out.
So Shah Afridi eventually gets his first wicket of the day. Trying to give himself room. Gives it a full swing of the bat. The edge goes straight through to Rizwan. Yes, a very simple decision for the
Maiden 150, and that too against the formidable attack of Pakistan.
Well bowled, and he's given it. Now what? The decision is indeed final. So fingers across the ball. Yeah, misses the bat, and it is plumb, isn't it? Absolutely plumb. So batsman would have known, Rashid would have known. That was the only reason to
And he was the one who gave the breakthrough. But there's a thing called commentator's curse. And while we were talking...
He has hit this well. It's that short arm drag. It's all in the wrists here because it was full. And when it's that full, you have it with the arms. Shorter, quicker, and equally dispatched.
Well, this is the expectation from the middle order. Once you've been given such a wonderful platform by the two openers,
If he hits, and he does, it's a very, very cool head here, because all that's happened is that ball has been dobbed on the offside. There was never a run in it, to be honest. Never a run in it. But you only get away with it if the fielder misses.
Well, I think the idea is...
Well, it's a full swing, it's a good edge. If there is such thing as a good... That one has gone over extra cover. It's the right-hander, not the left-hander, who has played.
Lovely stroke, really is. Again, recognising where there is space on that offside with mid-off up, extra cover up.
Well, he's hit that, and he's hit it into the gap just a few...
Well, he swung at a few, hasn't he? This one he manages to clatter over mid-wicket.
Naseem Shah takes a bit of pace off. Nabi gets inside it again, and that is just simply taken. Didn't get it to... And Pakistan pick up a wicket. First ball of this final over.
They see the back of Muhammad Nabi, and I will need to make what a platform they had. Muhammad Nabi goes back.
Just within the guidelines, not quite a wide. So that brings 50 overs complete, nothing at all like their very, very different sort of innings in the previous game, the first of the series. 300 for 5 exactly at the end of their 50 overs. So, well, what a difference 2 days make. Bowled out for 59 in the first game, yet in terms of the bowling for Pakistan, and 4 overs from Iftikhar as well. So the target for Pakistan, they're bowling. We are set for the start of the chase. Imam ul Haq to face, Farooqi to bowl. Well, that's one way of dealing with the challenge for Fakhar Zaman. Uses his feet well. Gets...
Yeah, he's been guilty of not moving his feet, and this time around, timing wasn't there, but still enough.
There's the width. Now that's the width that allows a batsman to get on the front foot, and it's...
So the length, it was too short, afforded the batsman a lot of time to decide where the ball is going to go. Yeah, coming back to the point you made, Fakhar's technique.
Well, that's a heave. That's an ungainly heave, but it's missed the man at short fine leg. Rolls away for...
Side edge has earned him so many runs. Fakhar Zaman once again miscuing. He picks up a boundary.
Pulled away from that fielder. Will pick up a boundary.
And this set up very nicely for him to roll his wrist over that short one and crack it to the fence. That's gone into the gap on the pads, and that's his favorite area.
Plenty of deliveries today from Fazilak Farooqi. Nicely clipped away. He's not afraid to hit it over the top. Nicely timed and very well placed. Off the inside edge, lucky. A streaky boundary for Fakhar.
Ability to turn from a regular batter to a guy who can play a bit of French cricket as well. Oh, yeah, as I was saying, that's the perfect ball to bowl.
Trying to gather some momentum. Talking about just changing his line on that occasion. Fuller length once again. Just waiting, no footwork from him. Ball watching. And he's managed to find the gap between bat and pad and hitting the top of the stumps, top of the off stump, as they find the first wicket. Fakat the batsman.
Oh, what a way to start the innings. Flowing cover drive. Babar Azam has made that look.
Innings, but a classy stroke, his favorite stroke, the cover drive, just leaning into the stroke and playing it all along the ground. And consistent in pace and bounce. This has been turned away, beautifully placed. Rashid Khan will give it up, a boundary.
Simpson somehow middled it. No hard hands, it's just soft wrist work from him.
Full toss and clipped away nicely. Gorgeous stroke from Babar Azam to finish the 11th over.
On the pads, easily done by Babar Azam. You don't want to bowl him there, and that to a full toss.
That's not a good delivery. Dragged down and put away.
Imam had all the time to get on the back foot and smash this, because there's... Oh, he'd almost chopped back onto this. Trustingly, this is the third innings that Imam is playing against Afghanistan. Once he was run out. Sorry, this is the fourth time actually.
Now that's cut away for 4. This is a good over here for Pakistan.
Too short, too wide. That's the arm ball that he tried to bowl to Babar Azam, and he was on to it. He will not miss it for the world. Caliber that Babar Azam has, he'll smash this 10 out of 10 times to the boundary. So 2 boundaries in the...
Oh no, that'll be a whole heap of wides. A whole heap of them. Babar calls him through, and that will be Imam ul Haq's 18th one-day international 50.
Batsman he is turning in to be for Pakistan.
Oh, that's a thick edge. It's all along the ground. It's found the gap. Running away down towards the boundary at third for 4.
These bowlers bowling in tandem try and bowl to get a wicket. It's going through the motions at the moment. Yes, Mohammad Nabi is trying to build up the dot deliveries, but I think
that's a nice shot. That's a very, very sweet shot indeed. Someone had to do this.
Against the turn, not an easiest stroke to play against an off spinner.
Oh, that's why the slip was there. That is so beautifully bowled. And here's one of the cruelest Babar Azam, who's gone to his 27th ODI 50.
That's in the air, a slow delivery and taken. This is
Occasional delightful cover drive, but here he just loops this. Almost as if for the first time today the ball just sticks in the surface. Heart in the mouth stuff there for a lot more than the Afghan players, all their supporters around the world, and you can see what it means. Fazal Farooqi, a big wicket. Babar Azam, the captain, goes for 53. It's
Down the track. Hesitation, run out. Yes! Haji. They have started to celebrate already. Mohammad Rizwan, the batsman, out for 2. Pulls. And that will trickle into the boundary for 4.
deliveries, but this one is a drag down, and well, he's composed enough. He's been searching for a boundary. That may release a little bit of pressure, because Imam has certainly shown a little bit of nervousness.
Gets the ball behind square. Has he found the gap? Yes, he has.
And at times, he bowls those deliveries short and gives an opportunity to the batters to score runs.
Straight driven. An authentic straight drive for 4.
Shimmy down the track and delayed the stroke ever so slightly to be able to time the ball and hit the ball into the gap. And he's been rewarded.
Promise. Oh, this is out. This is out. Nabi had...
There was no need. There was no need. He was timing the ball so well. He was finding boundaries at will. First delivery. And he tried to be cheeky. 14. Agree?
This could be caught. Yes, he's out. Caught on the boundary.
The batters like an opportunity to get in. They like a few balls to get in before they can accelerate. But he's obviously done what's asked of him, is to take it on, and if he gets out, it's okay. The reverse cup is implemented again, but this time it's held. It's Osama Mir who goes out without scoring. It's 208 for 5.
And gone. This is
That was a magnificent delivery and an easy catch. A dolly, a lolly, whatever you say, Alex. Beg your pardon, cover point. This is good. He gets it done. Rehman Ullah, a good knock. Nevertheless, 91 of 105. Pakistan in trouble. 211 for 6.
This could be the chance now. When given the chance, if the heart can be lethal. It's a great start to
Mujibur Rahman to the end. Bringing a fast bowler who has not had a good day at this occasion. I mean, 2 right-handers in. And the wicket is not the easiest against spinners. When you have a left-arm spinner, why not use it? That's the question I would like to ask.
Help the cause. Shots like this will certainly make it easier. That's a boundary. Wilkins.
Well, short and wide is what's known as an invitation, gilt-edged invitation. Exactly what Shah would have actually, if he had a breakfast menu to stick outside his room, that would be on it.
The required run rate is touched 12 now.
Smack straight down the ground, and that will be 4. Sounds good, but it has gone high, and that is well taken. Mohammad Nabi
was told by the wicketkeeper Gurbaz has really worked. The advice he took, was able to land the ball in the right area, grab the batsman. Oh, what a well-judged catch from Mohammad.
Pakistan are 258 for 7.
There go those levers, but he hasn't got hold of it. The catch is taken. It's
Pace off, longer boundaries, not many. He's been able to clear the boundary line. And that's where Shah Afridi faltered, not the fielder, not the bowler.
Full toss. And it's in the gap. It's going to be through for 4. 11 runs needed. Oh, Faruqi. Oh, Faruqi. But they've got to check now to just check the exact point that Faruqi had got to in his action. Now, at that stage, he hasn't got anywhere near completing it. But Shah is not watching the bowler.
That's within the laws, and he is out. One has to accept that.
Now, that's been hit well. That's been hit very, very firmly. They're still in the game.
Yeah, it's reminiscent of that T20 game. T20 World Cup game between Pakistan and Afghanistan, where Afghanistan was winning and Naseem, Shah was the man who shattered the dreams.
Right, where's he going to aim? There's men at long on, deep mid-wicket, deep square leg, long off. Oh, it's gone through the gap, it slipped. Afghanistan are frustrated almost at the absolute final moment. Pakistan somehow, with just that 1 wicket left, have found a way to win this game, have found a way to keep their record against Afghanistan intact. And Afghanistan, although they can be so proud of everything they've done today, will be so disappointed that right at the final moment, that cruel outside edge denies them victory. Well, what a finish that was. Ecstasy from Abdul Rahman. 1 for 83, his figures to bowl the final over. Couldn't do enough to stem the flow of runs, couldn't prevent Pakistan getting through. But again, the spinners for Afghanistan bowled absolutely beautifully. So 302 for 9, the winning score for Pakistan.